The base price for the Raptor R is about 40% more expensive over the regular Raptor. However, the R puts out about 55% more horsepower. I borrowed this truck from Larry H. Miller, Super Ford here in Salt Lake City. Tim is a commercial guy here. If you would like to order a truck like this or anything commercial, be sure to reach out to him. Let him know you saw the video. Let's go ahead and check out how much the truck cost. At the very top are all the specs on this truck in color, so Avalanche. And then just below that is your standard equipment. And then here are all the options. So if you want this Raptor R, you have to select that 803A equipment group. $31,575. That is a lot of money. This truck also has the twin panel moonroof for $1495 and the bedliner, which I think those two things should come standard personally, but hey, it is what it is. Destination's at $1995 with a total price of $113,640. And here's the fuel economy numbers right here. And let's go ahead and check out the front end. The one thing you could take away from the Raptor is how wide it is. This truck is so wide. Now for 2024, they did refresh the front end, so you have new headlight design here, and your accent lights are amber, which I do like a little bit better. It gives like a little bit different styling, and you have that projector beam. Also, you have your light pods down below here. And you do have this modular bumper, red recovery hooks. They did restyle those too. And then check out this huge skid plate down below. Goes pretty far back. What do you guys think about the grille though? I'm not a huge fan of that, but it's probably because it's dirty. Forward facing camera with a sprayer, and you have your clearance lights right there. And let's check out your suspension here. They did update this too for 2024. So you have the dual valves right there. Check out how large those coilovers are too. Pretty big. You have more clearance lights on the side. And then you have your big fender flares finished in black. 37-inch tires. These are the Biff Goodrich KO2s. And then here's the tire size, 37 by 12.5. 17-inch wheel. B-lock capable wheels. They do have a different design from the last Raptor that I did a review on. And then here's that wheel well. Some of your vents on the side. I'm definitely a huge fan of this color. This color is definitely like that 2020s color that people like. Although it did come out before this, it's just becoming more popular, I guess. High clearance steps on the side. You have the smart key system. Lights on the mirrors with a camera. No chrome. You have your keypad there. And I think this still has that 36-gallon fuel tank. Premium fuel, obviously. But I'm definitely a fan of this color, guys. Like, this truck is so nice. And I think it looks good with the blackout too. I think that's why this color is so popular today, is because of the blackout. And this color is just perfect. More of those dual valve action shocks in the rear. They are using coils out back. Full size spare tire. 410 rear with the locker. And then you have those parking sensors. Blackout on those exhaust, recovery hooks, class 4 receiving hitch, 7-pin and 4-pin for towing. And I believe these are LED, I believe. Maybe I'll have to turn it on in a second, but here's your applique out back. This truck has a really nice presence, for sure. Assisted tailgate. And you have the step built in, so nothing new really there. I am surprised they don't give you the 2,000 watts of power though. Bed lights. A little bit of storage here on the side. Just really quick, I'll show this to you too. Like a workstation for your tailgate. And then here are the new tail lights. Full LED, just like last year's. And let's go ahead and check out what's under the hood. So here are the lights really quickly before I pop the hood. You can see them in amber. And these are LED license plate lights too. The very first thing I saw when I popped the hood was how low and how far back that 5.2 liter V8 sits. Absolutely amazing. Here's the front right there. You guys can see where the intake is, and then the engine sits further back right there. So nice, and I love that they do that. You can barely get to that dipstick down there too. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right there. But unfortunately, Ram decided to kill off the TRX for 2024, and it's kind of sad. Like, why are we getting rid of these ridiculous hardcore engines for twin turboed 6s? Nevertheless, Ford decided to continue on with this, and hopefully they'll do it for a few more years. But this 5.2 liter is going to put out 720 horsepower, 640 pound-feet of torque. I believe it's the exact same setup as the GT500 5.2 liter too, so just crazy power coming out of this thing. Now it's going to have 9.5 to 1 compression, so if you got the regular Raptor, that engine with the twin turbo V6 is going to be 10.5 to 1. They both need premium fuel, cast aluminum head and block. Also, this thing has 11.5 quarts of oil, so you have to put a lot of oil in this engine. And yeah, I think that if you can afford something like this, this is the best of the best here. Sounds amazing. Let's take a quick listen. This truck does have the active exhaust right here. So I started off in normal mode. You can also quiet it down. This is quiet. Oh wow, that's pretty nice that they do the active exhaust. So this is normal. I started off there, and then I went into sport mode. And then they have Baja, but I think Baja and Sport are pretty much the exact same because I can never hear a noticeable difference. But let's go ahead and turn it back off. Here's some of that carbon fiber on the door. See some of that red stitching with the gray piping, suede, leather. Really nice attention to detail for both this truck and the regular Raptor. Power folding mirrors, seat memories. You have 3 levels, and you know, if you have a regular Ford truck and you want to get rid of some of the chrome in the interior, like this trim piece in the regular Ford trucks is like a bright chrome. This is like a polished look too. I like this a lot better. I'm picky. I probably would just order this trim piece for my Ford truck if it were me. I don't know. But Ford performance right here. And then here's some of your lighting controls right there. You can drop the tailgate down, power pedals, and electronic parking brake, power steering column, grab handles right there. Great stitching on the steering wheel too in red. And then check out the graphics on the seats. You have that red accent right here. Recaro seats with the tilt headrest. It says Raptor R right there. But there's a lot more suede on these seats than I thought there would be compared to the regular Raptor. I'm just being honest here. Hopefully this stuff holds up pretty well. And you guys see right there, that's a nice attention to detail. It says V8 with a little bit of red accent right here. And when you step in, they do give you a grab handle. Real quickly, you have that large twin panel moonroof. And then here's that steering wheel, some of your controls there. And check out how huge the paddle shifters are. 12-inch screen, and you also have heads-up display. This is a 12-inch display as well. Up top, HomeLink, black roof, which is nice. I wish they would have made this suede, however. You have those auxiliaries, place to put your sunglasses, and LED lighting for the interior. And here's some of your buttons up here for your cameras, parking, caution, traction control, and then there's like a trail assistance there. Trailer brakes down here. You have that locker, 4 auto, 4 low, 4 high, and then 2 high. For some weird reason, I thought this truck was like full-time four-wheel drive, but I guess maybe this TRX is that. Here's some more buttons here. You have your dual climate control, heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, wireless charger, 2 USBs, more carbon fiber however right here, and on this side too. Workstations right here. This is nice for me because I do work in my car sometimes, and having this is a nice feature to have if you need to get some work done. Let's go ahead and start it up. Now what's cool about this truck is they do give you a lot of like things to monitor. So let's go ahead and go down to Raptor information, Raptor status, and you guys have this. This is really nice. It tells you that everything's in normal, and this is the off-road status, so it's pretty much in 2 high. And then pitch and roll if you're going off-road. And then here's some of the gauges that they give you. And this is my favorite thing, the measurement. So they give you vacuum and boost, engine oil pressure and engine oil temperature, transmission temp, air charge temp. Really nice features there. And then tire pressure, compass, engine hours, and then seat belts. You can see that the heads-up displays right there, and a little bit of red stitching up top there. Nothing's really changed with this screen, so I'm not going to take any time on there, but let's go ahead and move around the rest of the interior, then I'll show you guys the payload. You see this carbon fiber a little bit better on this side. And this does have the B&O sound systems, 14 speakers. And then out back, you have that storage, outboard heated seats. You have a 12 volt, 120 volt, and then you have 2 Type-C USBs down there. And here are the seats too, so you have an idea what they look like. Now I didn't really mention this. The Recaro seats have really nice bowstring, but can I be picky for a second? Here's all I'll say. For $113,000, I kind of wish they would have given this truck adjustability for the bowstring. They could even charge for it. I would always like that. I'm not a big guy, and these seats do kind of fit snug on me, so I would like to see maybe some more adjustability. I didn't show that to you guys yet, but it says Recaro right there. Let's go ahead and check out the payload. Here are all the numbers for the axle. So the front axle rating is going to be 3,900 pounds. The rear is 3,925 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating is going to be 7,500 pounds. And the wheels are 17 by 8.5. Also, here is the axle code L4, which is at 410 out back. And then 1,292 pounds of payload. That ain't bad. I was expecting to be like 1,000. Because in some cases, I think I've seen Ram trucks that had about 1,000 pounds or less in some cases. But I would definitely say this truck is worth the money because of what it is. If they do decide to kill off these engines forever and ever, amen, it will definitely be worth it to get one of these trucks right now.